welcome back. Today we're going to go check out the trail cameras, see what's on those. I haven't been out here in about a month, I think. And so I was going to stop by the stand we bear hunt out of a lot. Go pull the card out of that one. And then we'll pull the card out of the other ones and we'll see what's on there. If there's anything really exciting, I'll put it at the end of this video. Otherwise, I haven't been up here in probably, well, I haven't checked the cameras in quite a few weeks. I've been up here a couple of times, but not back here to check the cameras. It finally stopped raining, so I might be able to get back here and start working on the other hunting stand I've been trying to get to. That might be a task for maybe next weekend. We will see. I gotta cut some fields up, I think, while I'm up here this weekend. But I thought I'd come out here first and check these cameras out and see how they're doing. So the first camera's coming up here. Turn you guys around. The grass is pretty tall. I got to get to these trails and get these trails cut too. Definitely wet in here. Get myself stuck. Well, guys, I got myself stuck. We're back here trying to just get to the cameras and I hit this mud puddle here and I am stuck. We're gonna see if I can first I'm gonna put my boots on because it's pretty muddy back here. Well, this wasn't what I expected today. We'll see if I can get out of this. Hopefully I can. But first I want to put my boots on. I honestly didn't think I was going to get stuck sitting there. I must have high-centered myself. I'm glad I had my boots on me. Yeah, it looks like I high-centered it, so we'll see if I can just push it off or pull it off. I don't know. If I can pull the front over a little bit, then I can get to it there. Yeah, it's not going to come off of there. I am definitely stuck. I'm high-centered right in there. Well, that's certainly not what I expected. I'm going to have to go get the tractor to pull it off. It's high-centered there. I don't have a winch. So we're going to head back to the house, walk back to the house, and then we will bring the tractor back here to pull it out. Well, that's definitely not what I expected. All right, let's head back to the house and get the tractor. I am very glad that I had my boots with me. Otherwise, this would be a kind of a muddy walk back home. All right, we made it back with the tractor. You see we're still high-centered here. I got a chain I'm gonna hook up to the bucket and just kind of pull it back out of there. I might even kind of pull this out here to let this water run out of here too. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we're gonna, I even got rained on when I was walking back. What a mess. All right, she's all hooked up to the bucket. Should be pretty easy to pull it out. Off that high center over there. Let's put her in reverse. We'll just ease out. Look how easy it is with the tractor. The tractor just pulled it right out of there. Not a problem at all. All right, so what we're going to do, so I'm going to go ahead and disconnect all this. So now the problem is we've got two vehicles back here, and one person. So I'm going to leave the tractor there because I was headed that direction to get the cards out of the trail cameras. We're going to approach this a little bit different so we don't get stuck. Go get the trail cameras like we're going to try and think about doing, and then when we get back, we'll just kind of leapfrog these two vehicles. I'll drive the tractor, and then I'll come back and get this and drive it, and then I'll go drive the tractor some more. We'll leapfrog our way back to the house that way. But let's go get the cards off the camera since we're here now, and I think if I go on this side, I'll be better. And maybe after I get this out of here, maybe I hit it with the tractor a little bit and get some of the water to drain out of there maybe. All right, let's continue on our collecting the cards from the cameras adventure anyways. And I'll make sure I got it in four-wheel drive this time. So here's one of the cameras. Let's put a new card in it. Now I've got some in my pockets somewhere. I'm completely covered in mud now from all that. Battery power is at 28 now. I'm going to leave it out here for one more week because I'll be out here next weekend, and that's when I'll replace those. All right, let's continue on to the North Basswood and get the cart off of that one next. And we'll try not to get stuck anymore. It's not nearly as wet as it was before, but back there, that spot just kind of got a big mud hole there. I think if I dig that out, it might help drain some of the water out of it. All right, here we are in the North Basswoods. Right there's where I think we're going to put that stand, and it's pretty drier than the one mud hole I got stuck in. I find the one mud hole and I get stuck. But other than that one spot, it was pretty dry getting back here. So I think we can get back here and drill some holes, put those posts in the ground there. I'm hoping we can do that maybe next week. And I hope, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and pull the card out of this camera, place it with the new one. We'll see what's on it when we get back to the house. And if there's anything exciting, I will put it in here. We're coming back up where the tractor is. I think I'm going to go ahead and try and dig some of this out so this water drains out of here real quick. Over on this side over here, I'm going to try to knock that out with that bucket real quick. If I dig out the corner here, maybe this water will drain out of there. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Thinking if I cut this off right here, maybe it'll come out. I'm going to cut it a lot though. We'll see how much mess I make. It'd be worse if I got the tractor stuck. There we go. So now you can see over here where I pulled that out, all that water's running out of there now. Maybe that'll help with that staying so wet. It'll definitely help it dry out, so that's a good idea. I like that. And then I can see where the ruts are when I come back in here so I don't get stuck. A high centered over there is what I did. Yeah, that's going to make a big difference. It'd really be really good to get some culverts back here. That would be very helpful if I got some culverts back here. But that's already going to be a big improvement. It's going to let that dry out, I bet. All right, well, we are going to leapfrog the two ATV and the tractor back to the house. All right, I got tired of leapfrogging, so I'm just putting it up to here. I'm going to see if I can just tow it back in reverse and neutral. She's in neutral right now. See the end up on the board there. That way I don't have to keep jumping back and forth. Let's see how this goes. Let's make sure this is on here good. There we go. That's good now. I think we'll be all right. My wheels might turn a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. Pull it in reverse. At least the back wheels don't move direction, right? So. I'm liking it. This is better than I was doing before. As long as the front wheels don't turn too much, this should be okay. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video, give me a thumbs up, and we will see you guys on the next one.